Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
A student at Cleveland Elementary School in Fergus Falls is recovering after being hit by a vehicle today. It happened about 12:20 this afternoon. Police say an elementary student stepped off the sidewalk and was hit by a vehicle with an obstructed view. Officials say the child was taken to the hospital with what they say are minor injuries and is expected to be okay. Authorities say there is no open investigation at this time, but some parents contacted our whistleblower hotline saying they always feared something like this would happen at the school. Their concerns and what's being done to keep children safe on Valley News Live at 9 and 10. We are heading into the final hours of early voting for the midterm elections, with thousands of people having already cast their ballot. Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz joins us live from the Fargo Dome with more on this. Rose, what's it like over there?
Andrea, we're here at the Fargo Dome, and people have been flooding in behind me. I see a couple kind of leaving right now, and there are quite a few inside there to do their last minute, but still early voting. Now, I checked out the numbers in North Dakota, and actually more than 100,000 people so far have voted within North Dakota, actually closer to 120,000 so far. And even here in Cass County, an auditor tells me that those numbers for the midterm election votings have far surpassed the numbers that we typically see around this time of year, making it look more like a presidential election. Take a look.
It is very indicative of the political climate that we're in right now. Our Senate race is definitely driving a huge interest because there's definitely some that feel very strongly both ways.
And now you have 4 different locations to choose from. You have until about 7 p.m. tonight to do that early voting and then after that, just got to wait till Tuesday like everybody else that just gets election day. Now, as far as election day goes, some people say that they prefer to just vote on election day, making it kind of just the one day to do it. Other people say that it's just been way more convenient to get to do it on these extra days because they work late on election day. So they've been doing it coming in until now. Andrea?
All right, thank you, Rose. And a reminder, you do need a North Dakota ID to be able to vote. Here's a bit more information on that. If you don't have a driver's license, you can get a non-driver's license ID at the Department of Transportation. If you do have a driver's license and you wish to vote in North Dakota, you must get a North Dakota driver's license. If you get a North Dakota ID but have a driver's license in another state, it will void your driver's license. You can also vote tonight or Tuesday by requesting a set-aside vote. You'll have until the following Tuesday to show your state-issued ID to the auditor at the Cass County Courthouse. We'll have more details on our website. Secretary of State Al Jaeger held a news conference this morning to send a message. All Native Americans who want to vote will be able to in the upcoming election. He was joined by Indian Affairs Commission Executive Director Scott Davis. Voter IDs are being given out for free to Native American residents. Davis said he's confident that everyone will be able to vote.
There's a lot of resources, county-wide, statewide, tribal-wise, even the nonprofits. Everybody's coming to help in getting those tribal citizens their ID, the correct information needed to vote come Tuesday.
Jaeger says if there are issues at the polls, set-aside ballots can be used. That means they can mark the ballot and they have 7 days to go back to county officials to present the correct identification. Another quiet day, but we'll see some changes a little later. Hutch, what's going on?
Well, most of us are enjoying a quiet day, even a little bit of sunshine out to the west, or east rather. To the west, we have clouds and a few sprinkles starting to show up on the radar. If you're heading out and about tonight, this evening looks pretty quiet, but look what's heading our way from the west. More on that in a second. Your planner for this evening shows temperatures in the 40s until the 7 o'clock hour, then dipping into the 30s. Clouds will be on the increase, particularly in our western counties. Out to the east, it looks clear and even a bit cooler. I'll have details on some snow in the forecast for some as we head into the weekend by tomorrow morning. Details in full in just a few moments.
All right, thanks, Hutch. It's time to take a look at this week's Valley's Most Wanted. Police say 32-year-old Kaylee Foley is wanted for failure of a 24/7 program after a charge of possession of a controlled substance and for reckless driving. You can call your local law enforcement if you have any information on Foley. 3 people are now in custody after running from the scene of an accident. It happened about 3:15 yesterday afternoon, just north of Park Rapids. 27-year-old Elizabeth Danielson of Deer River, Minnesota, was driving the vehicle when it crashed. Danielson, along with 35-year-old Shiloh Williams and 28-year-old Jamie Chase, ran from the scene. A canine helped authorities find 2 suspects in the woods and 1 at a nearby gas station. Danielson is charged with criminal vehicular operation and leaving the scene of an accident. Chase and Williams were arrested on active warrants. Authorities in Grand Forks need your help finding a man who was involved in a recent theft. On October 23rd, Grand Forks police were notified of a theft that occurred at the Valley Dairy downtown. Officials say a man stole the display case containing e-cigarette starter kits. The suspect is described as short, dark-haired with a medium build and 18 to 25 years old. Police also think he was wearing a blue sweatshirt with Nike written on the front of it. If you have any information, you can call Grand Forks Police at this phone number, 787-8000. Officials say the body of a 66-year-old man was found in a chemical pond in Wishick, North Dakota. Authorities say the body was found Wednesday around 1 in the afternoon at the Johnner landfill. The Stutzman County Dive and Rescue Team helped recover the man's body. Police say it appears to be an accidental drowning, and they do not suspect foul play. Deputies say they don't know how long the man was in the pond.
I feel harassed, and I feel threatened, and I feel intimidated. And that's what the purpose of sending this was.
A candidate running for state's attorney in Barnes County, North Dakota, says this election season seems to be bringing the worst out in people. She's saying this after receiving a package with what appears to be feces inside. As Valley News Team's Maddie Gelseth tells us, the candidate says she feels personally attacked by this smelly situation.
It's Lily Shonak's first time running for office. And with Election Day so close, she says the tension is high.
It's 5 days before an election. The intent is clear. Someone wants to intimidate me or threaten me or harass me.
Shonak says it's a personal attack because this big of poop was sent directly to her home in Valley City, where her and her family live.
He's 13 years old. How dare you? If my son had opened this, he would have been devastated.
Shonak says the package came from a website called poopsenders.com. It promises to keep the sender anonymous, and
whoever's ordering it is promising that they're only sending it as a gag gift.
But she didn't think it was funny at all.
I'm not laughing. If you wanted to hurt me, you succeeded, but I'm not going away.
The Barnes County Sheriff's Department is investigating who sent the disgusting package. Shonak says she believes her opponent, Tanya Duffy, didn't have anything to do with it. Reporting in Valley City, Maddie Gelseth, Valley News Live.
Shonak says she's ready for the elections to be over and that the website that sends feces needs to be taken down. There will be lots of orange in Minnesota this weekend with the state's deer hunting opener. The firearm opener starts a half hour before sunrise on Saturday. Authorities are reminding people to practice proper gun safety, including treating every gun as if it's loaded. They say tree stand accidents are the leading cause of injury to hunters. Local authorities are also reminding people to honor property laws and stay off of land you don't own or don't have permission to be on. If your home is looking bare after taking down the Halloween decorations, the Farmhouse Holiday Market may have some decor to fill those empty spaces. The crew at Burlap Rustic Chic Boutique is transforming their entire store with the latest trends in holiday decorations, with many of the items being handmade by local crafters.
It's not just Susie and I, it is about 35 partners that we have that also sell, and they have fabulous handcrafted items.
The Farmhouse Holiday Market starts tomorrow morning at 10 in the morning and runs until 6 p.m. It's also open on Sunday from noon to 5. There are door prizes and gift card giveaways throughout the event.